everybody, this is Chad the Gaming Daddy. I'm back again, and yeah, it's been a little while since I've made a video. I've been very busy with work and everything, but there was one thing, now that I've finally slowed down, it's getting into the summer months, and sit back and play some games. I started playing a couple of these things that have come out recently. Two games I want to talk about on this video, and I'll have some gameplay in the background. First off is Rage 2, and the second one is actually the one I've been playing the most recently. It's on the Switch. It's Sniper Elite V2, the remastered version of V2. Old game being brought to the Switch, and I know that it came out on other systems and may have a little bit better graphics and stuff, but man, playing Sniper on the Switch, just laying in bed or on the couch or just hanging out, just imagine you're in the backyard on a hammock, laying back in the sunshine, just watching people's skulls explode as you send lead fragments through their mind, you know. Good times, right? Good times. Anyway, starting off, we're going to go through some Rage 2 stuff. And the thing with this video is, are video games too gamey? Gamey. What the heck is that? I don't even know. But I swear, I don't remember what video it was. I don't remember what review I was watching. But I believe it had to do with Rage 2. I watched a bunch of those right when it came out. And a lot of people were saying that they liked it, but that there were certain things about it they didn't like. And the one thing that I swear I heard on a Rage 2, it could be something else. It doesn't really matter where I heard it, but the phrase that I heard was that this game is too gamey, too video gamey. Like, what the heck is that? What does that mean? Too video gamey. I don't know about you guys, but I like playing video games because they're video games. If I want to watch a movie, I have lots of movies, I can watch those too. If I want to go to a concert and listen to someone play music, do I complain because it's too music-y? No, I don't think so. That's the point. I get what they're saying, though. There's a lot of video games that have come out recently that are very cinematic, tell a grand story and everything, very much like a movie. In fact, more like a movie than a game sometimes. But maybe they were talking about how Rage 2, as you go through, you find things that there's a nest of bad guys and you have to kill them all. You just go in there, guns a-blazing, you're blowing stuff up, and it's, you know, video gamey stuff. So if that's I don't understand. Video gamey. So that's why I wanted to talk about this, because these games may be gamey, and to me, when someone says something like that, it leads me to believe that they don't like the way games used to be. They don't like, not necessarily retro games, because what's more gamey than Pac-Man or Frogger or any of these old 80s classics? So even going back to Mario and all that kind of stuff, that was video gamey. I mean, you don't get more video game than that. But I mean, to me, I think they're talking about how games have evolved. We have these epic adventures, things that go on and on and on. Or maybe they're talking about the fact that over the last year or two, it seems like everything has to be a games as service. I'm tired of games as service. I'm not buying into any more games as service. The last game that I really got into that turned into a service was Destiny, and I didn't even get that deep into it. But after a while, I just started saying to myself, you know, I am not going to buy any more of this stuff, because as soon as the next thing comes out, I've wasted all my money. I can't even go back and play this if I like it, because it's dead. It's gone. Games as service. Games as a ripoff is how that is to me. But us gamey gamers and the people that like games that are actually fun, that's all it takes for me. If a game's fun, then I like it. That's it. You know, it doesn't matter which kind it is or whether it's too gamey or not. If it's a good time, I want to play it. But these things, these always online games as service rip-off machines where they just try to suck you in and coerce you and trick you into buying more stuff and buying more stuff. They just want you to keep on buying stuff forever. And it's not working out for them so well, is it? Because look at some of these games that have come out recently that are not so video gamey, right? Maybe that's why they're failing. Stuff like Anthem. Now, it was a buggy mess. I didn't play it, but from what I read and watched about it, it was a buggy mess. Games as Service came out with little content, and then they screwed that up. Fallout 76, another bad one that's got its own problems. Heck, even the new Mortal Kombat, you can't escape it. It's filled with these microtransactions. You go into the crypt, which used to be something that you would spend hours and hours and days trying to unlock every little thing in there. Now you have to just go buy coins. Coins with a K. Buy the coins. So I haven't even bought Mortal Kombat. I'm staying away from this stuff. So maybe I like the stuff that's a little bit video gamey, where you actually pay for a game, get the whole thing, and you play it. That's a good time. Now, Rage 2, yeah, it may not have the greatest story in the world, but if I want to watch a movie, I'll watch a movie. This game feels like you're playing Doom at times, feels like you're playing Mad Max at times, and that's because the two companies that made those games made this one together. I'm not going to say it's the greatest thing in the world, but it's a heck of a lot of fun, and anything that you can play for a couple hours straight that keeps your attention is good in my book. Especially as we get older and we have all these other things to do. Sitting down and just playing a game and having it actually hold your attention when you know you have other stuff you have to be doing and you got kids running around, you got all this stuff going on, that's a good game. So to me, Rage 2 is a good game. Not because it has the best story and not because it has anything other than being video gamey. Going back to that again. I mean, I used to love stuff like Unreal Tournament. What's more video gamey and more fun than you just killed a bunch of people and it's like, hey, ultra kill, mega kill, blah, 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 blah. You know, stuff like that was great. That makes it fun. So that's kind of how I feel about Rage 2. It's a good time. It's not going to set the world on fire with story and this and that, but it seems like there's plenty of content there. You're going to be playing it for a long time. They do have some stuff that I'm sure they're going to try to sell DLC, and I really didn't like the pre-order crap where you could only get certain things like the BFG if you paid for the really expensive version of the game, stuff like that. That sucks too. But the core game, the thing that it actually isn't too bad. It's pretty fun. And the other game that I want to talk about is this Sniper Elite. I've played a whole bunch of Sniper Elite 3 and 4 and Zombie Army Trilogy, which is just Sniper Elite with zombies and stuff. All these games are great to sneak around, hide, shoot. The bullet cam is amazing. But it just goes to show you, again, going back to the topic at hand here with the games being video gaming, this thing is a throwback. Switch is doing great as far as picking good games that were from last gen and sprucing them up a little bit and then giving them to you in a system that you can hold in your hand and take wherever you go. It's pretty nice to be able to play some of these games that were, heck, they were some of my favorite 360 games or PS3 games. Now I can just take them on the Switch, play them in handheld mode wherever you want to go, and they even made them look a little bit better. I'm finding myself spending hours just sitting with the Switch, hunting for all the little things that you can find. There's little bottles that are hidden everywhere. There's other ways where you can sneak and hide and get better headshots and longer shots. All kinds of fun stuff that I never hardly replay levels. These games that everybody wants to say are not video gamey, the newer things that come out, I don't know. I just play them for a while and then I lose interest really quickly. I didn't pick up Days Gone. I eventually probably will once it becomes cheap enough, but I just didn't want to support it up front and pay full price because I knew that it was going to be another one of these things that was kind of repetitive, sort of like a Far Cry, sort of like some of these other things, and it was just going to sort of drone on after a while. Now, yeah, going back to Rage 2, similar type of game, big giant open world game, you're shooting stuff, but when you're in the action, when you're doing the shooting And when you're actually playing the game, there's fun to be had there. The peaks and valleys. It slows down for a while when you're driving around, and then you find a nest of things, and bam, it's right back up again. Real exciting. So there you have it. If you want some good old video gamey games to play because they actually have fun, video gamey equals fun in my book, play some Rage 2, play some Sniper Elite. Heck, even pull out your old stuff. Get your PS3, get your Xbox 360, hell, get your regular Xbox, get your PS2, get everything out. Old stuff is where it's at, man. Back when they made games for fun, not as a service, to try to stick their hand in your wallet and just keep on pulling the cash out every single day. You know, I know that the Fortnites of the world and things like that, they have their place and they're fun for a minute, but I would never take it seriously and actually go ahead and start throwing cash at it just to get skins and stuff. Maybe I'm just the wrong generation, and hopefully I'm teaching my kids the right thing, because I don't want them hitting me up for $5 every day just so that they can have the same shirt in the video game that their friends have. That's kind of annoying to me. What fun is that? I pay for video games to have fun, not so that I can go, look at me, my shirt is the coolest. I don't know. Maybe I'm just an old man here. Hey, why don't you all get off my lawn? So anyway, with that little ramble out of the way, I thought I would just come on, say hello, talk about something that piqued my interest. Keep your eyes open. There will be some more videos coming on the channel here whenever I get around to doing them, whenever I get a chance to do them between all of my work and everything else that we got going on here. But hey, thank you for watching, and just like always, remember, you never outgrow video games. My name's Chad the Gaming Dad. We'll see you on the next one. So long, everybody. Thanks everybody for sticking with me and watching the entire video. I hope you liked it. The best way to help out the channel is to leave a like, leave a comment, and tell your friends. If you'd like to support the channel further, there are links in the description. But otherwise, always remember that you never outgrow video games. My name's Chad the Gaming Dad, and we'll see you on the next one. So long, everybody.